We now have WCSN baseball analyst Scotty Gange in the studio. Scotty, always a pleasure talking to you, my man.
The pleasure's mine, Jose.
All right, well, let's get right to it then, all right? ASU baseball clearly had a disappointing season last year. They were second to last in the Pac-12. However, they did have the fourth best recruiting class this offseason. So which one of those freshmen do you see having the biggest impact?
Jose, the freshman to watch this season is shortstop Drew Swift, out of homemade from Arizona from Hamilton High School. Drew Swift was recently named the preseason Pac-12 Freshman of the Year on PerfectGame.com. Drew Swift, he's quick in the base pass and also has a great glove as well. So those two matched up with a team that really struggled defensively last season should make a huge impact pretty quickly.
ASU baseball also hired pitching coach Mike Cather this offseason. Pitching was a huge problem for the Sun Devils last season. How do you see Cather changing the pitching culture in Tempe?
In one way, really, he already has. Coach Cat has improved the culture in many ways. And on Media Day, the biggest takeaway for that was head coach Tracy Smith said he had trouble recognizing both the head coaching duties as well as the pitching coach duties. So bringing in Cat will bring a lot more attention to the pitching staff, and really should help them this year and then the years to come as well.
Now, as I mentioned, ASU baseball clearly had a disappointing season last year, but new recruiting class. Pitching coach Mike Cather is now here. Some sophomores and some juniors now have a little bit more experience under their belt. So be honest with me now, all right? What are some realistic expectations for ASU baseball?
And you're right on that. For one thing, last season, ASU's one of the worst seasons in program history. Only the second time in the 50 or so years of the program that they went under 500, the first time since 1962. So this year, as you said, there's a lot of improvements, but coming off such a poor season last year, I don't see them finishing at the top of the Pac-12 or even in the top 3 of the Pac-12. I think USC, UCLA, Stanford, and Oregon State even are going to give them a run for their money, and they're going to be hard mountains to climb. So I don't see them finishing near the top of the conference. I see them getting a few big wins, but nothing too special with that.
The Pac-12 clearly has some tough teams on there. Scotty, always a pleasure talking to you, my man. If you want to catch more of Scotty's work, you can go to CronkiteSports.com.